Inshallah, we'll talk about now falling object, which is in section 2.3 in Holt book. Fine. So, of course, I need to put in my mind something, which is the first of all, the equations that I'm using. The main three equations, actually, okay, that I'm looking how to solve the problems involving falling object. The first one, which is V final is equal V initial minus GT. Why minus? Because this will make the question easy to be solved. The second one, V final square equal V initial square minus 2G delta Y. And the last one, which is actually I'm not using the one which is the average velocity. It's not necessary here, okay, at this stage I mean. So delta Y is equal V initial T minus half GT square. Okay, so in this case, the three of them can be used in solving problems. Also, there are some notes that I need to take care of. Let's say if the object is throwing up. So always remember there is like going and coming back. Okay, I call this point maximum height. Okay, at this point, T is equal half trip, half of the total time, and V final at this point is equal to 0 also. Okay, so T, the time here, is the half trip of the whole journey, and the V final at the maximum height always is equal to 0. Fine. And there is one of the question that, okay, we did before, and many questions regarding the falling objects, always the initial velocity that's starting with also equal to the final velocity, since it's coming at the same height, same level. So if I imagine that, if I say like 8 meters per second throwing up, what's going to be the returning journey final velocity is going to be also 8 meters per second. Okay, but remember, this one's going to be positive, this one's going to be negative, because it's what? Going downward. Okay, so let's do some questions involving what? Falling object. Let's say question. Okay, an object being thrown like, say, 10 meters per second, or maybe 8, whatever that takes. Okay, it's 8 meters per second. So my question at A, find maximum height. So if you want to find the maximum height, B, find the half trip time, and C is find the full trip time. So in this case, okay, at stage 1, find the maximum height. Okay, we say that maximum height, okay, fine. So I have V final square, so part A, is equal V initial square minus 2G delta Y. Why I chose this? Because I don't have time. So I chose the question which relates V initial, V final, and G delta Y. So V final at this stage is equal 0. V initial 8 square minus 2 times 9.81 times the delta Y, which is the maximum height. Sorry. Okay. So, so 0 is equal to 64 minus 2 times 9.81 times delta Y. So 64, negative 64 is equal negative 2 times 9.81 times delta Y. So at the end, negative cancels the negative. So we say that the delta Y is equal to 64 over what? 2 times 9.81. And that's going to be, 1 second, we put the calculator. So here, okay, mod normal math. So 64 divide bracket 2 times 9.81 close bracket, and the answer is here 3.26 meter. So that's going to be 3.26 meter. That's my maximum height. Okay, For part B, if I want to calculate the half trip time, so I have V final is equal V initial minus GT, straightforward. V final at maximum height already 0. V initial is 8 minus 9.81 times T. Okay, we shift the 8, so it's going to be negative 8 is equal negative 9.81 times T. Okay, so T is equal 8 over 9.81, and that's equal 8 over 9.81. 8 divide 9.81, 0.816, let's say 0.82. okay, 0.82 second. So in this case, the full time, which is part C, full time trip can be 0.82 times 2 approximately, but I have it now. It's going to be 1.64 second. Okay, this is one of the examples of falling objects. So let's choose another one so we can understand more. Okay, we'll try to help at this stage with the questions like this, the one here involved here. So okay, let's take question 1. Okay, I'll put it in the PDF so we can understand it. So okay, 1 second guys. Yes. Okay, here we go. Let's say the John Hancock Center is Chicago is the tallest building in the United States, in which there are residential apartment. The Hancock Center is 343 meter tall. يكون عندي مثلا 343 meter. Okay, but suppose a resident accidentally causes a chunk of ice to fall from the roof. What would be the velocity of the ice as it hits the ground? Yani an ice going to be going down. So what will be again the velocity? So we're looking for V final. Okay, I know that V initial is equal to 0. So if I want to get the V final, I don't have time, so this is going to be V final is equal V initial minus 2G delta Y. Easy way, easy task. I don't need to worry about this. V final is equal to V initial 0 minus 2 times 9.81 times delta Y, which is 343. So in this case, V final is equal, as you can see, that's going to be 2 times 9.81 times 343, and that's going to be 2,741. Wow, are you sure about that? No, just hold. So this is going to be 2 times 9.81 times 343 again, 6,729. 6,000. Okay, let's check. If it's logic, 6,729 تقريبا 30 meter per second. Are you serious? Okay, 2 times 343. Yes, let's check our answers. If it's accepted or not. Okay, why it's a mistake here? Yeah, negative 3. Okay, so far 2 times V initial. Yeah, that's 0, correct? Maybe my calculation was wrong. Oh, what in the world I have done? I'm really sorry, guys. Yeah, square root of that. Yes. So I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay, square root of 6729. Okay. This is a new calculator. One second. What is it? Yeah, I'm in the square root when. Okay. Shift square root, but okay, this is 2. سنتذكر الرقم 6730. 6730. Okay, 6730. This is 2. Come on. 6730. And that's 82. Yes, of course. That's the answer. That's going to be 82 meter per second. Oh, okay. This is the answer if I'm going downward, so it will take negative. Or you're going to say downward. Okay. Hope this question is clear now. Fine. One more. See, sometimes I need to figure out the numbers. It seems to be 6530 is not logic. Yes, of course, because that's going to be incredible speed. How I'm going to hit the ground with that? Going to explode. So, next. And here we go. Where is it? Here? Fine. Okay. Here we go. Question 2. Let's take it. ايوه خلاص. Okay, here we go. Brian Awful, Iowa built a house of cards 4.88 meter tall. طيب, fine. The height, okay, 4.88 meter. Fine. Suppose Berg throws a ball from the ground level with a velocity of 9.89 meter per second, straight up. Okay, ball 9.8 straight up. What is the velocity of the ball as it first passes the top of the card? Okay, so the top is 4.88 meter, which is not the maximum height, so I don't know. So I need to get the V final. V final in this case is equal, V final square is equal V initial square minus 2G delta Y. In this case, the question is like a type of straightforward. The V final, which I want to get, V initial is given already by 98, yeah, square minus 2 times 9.81, and the delta Y is already given, the height of the building, which is what? 4.86. So let's calculate. 9.98 square minus 2 times, okay, times 4 point, inshallah اتذكر يا رب. So that's going to be 9.98 times 9.98 minus 2 bracket 9.81 close the bracket times the 4.88, yes, and that's going to be negative. Of course it's going to be negative because I just put a negative sign for the V final. Okay, so we need to remove that by putting, yeah, see, in such cases if you put negative sign, okay, you should respect something. Okay, since we are going up, this is going to be of positive, and the 9.81, okay, leave this negative sign, and this is 4.86. But we need to remember something here. Is this the way we do? Okay, we're gonna get a negative answer. But is that correct? That's my question. The problem is no, I don't think that it's correct at all. Yeah, it should be positive answer. Why it's negative? See, sometimes you need to talk to yourself and check if the question, yeah, I see here, there's a mistake. Okay, fine, again, 9.98 times 9.98, okay, minus 2 times, okay, sorry, let's put brackets better, 2 times 9.81, and this is times 4.88. Here 4.88. طيب okay, so 3.85. I'm not sure yet if it's logic, but okay, let's say v final square is equal to 3.84. okay, fine, this is v square, but let's check. Yeah, okay, check this now. If I'm gonna do v final is equal square root of 3.84, and that's how much is it? Oh, I'm sorry, square root of the answer. This calculator to me is new. Square root of the answer. There is no straightforward square root. Come on, should square root. لا يا عمي الانسر بديها تحت بصير اياتها هناك. This is 2. This is the answer, and yes, 1.97. yeah, that's the final velocity. So 1.97 upward. Okay, 9.97 upward. It's positive, negative. Okay, by the way, in physics, when we leave positive, negative, it depends on the direction. Sometimes I'm gonna speak about this when we talk about Newton. If you consider moving up as a negative, then moving down is going to be positive. But since we are just standardized that moving up as a positive, you'll take the positive sign, which is 1.97. okay, question, next one, and that will be the last one. Okay, see, this is the way how I'm solving questions, step by step, talking myself, checking my answer. Easy life. I know sometimes I'm getting wrong answer, but I need to check the answer why and figure out what's the problem. Okay, so in this case, last one, yeah, okay, here we go. Last one. Fine. The Willis Oki Towers in Chicago is 403 tall. Okay, suppose a book is dropped from the top of the building. It's a building 443 meter, وبوك مش عارف ايش اختاروا book is dropped down, okay, of the building. What would be the book's velocity at point 220? This is given. So delta y is equal to 1, but negative because it's going downward. Meter above the ground. Yes, okay. So yes, okay. Check this, guys, with me. If we want to calculate what would be the book's velocity at point 221, check this. When it's dropped, okay, at the point 221 above the ground means how much delta y the book already passed. So 443 minus 221, that's going to be 222. So at this height, I'm gonna check. Okay, that's going to be yalla. So what would be the final book's velocity? V final square is equal V initial square minus 2g delta y. So in this case, V initial is going to be 0, and that's going to be V final square is equal to minus 2 times 9.81, but this time you should put negative because I'm moving downwards to the height in the down. Yani, this is my reference point. I spoke about this in the class. This is my reference point. So going downward, it's negative 221 based on my reference. Okay, so it's based on my reference in this case. So 221. So V final square root 2 times 9.81, because negative cancels the negative. 2 to 1. Let's check that. Hopefully we finish this. And 2 times 9.81 times 2 to 2, or 2 to 1, 4. Okay, square it. Oh my god, again. Shift. Okay, this is not the answer. Here the answer. Yeah, what? 66 meter per second. 66 meter per second. Let's check our answers now. And 66 meter, yes. But you see, we put negative sign. Why? Because it's moving what? Downward. So yes, negative, because it's moving what? Downward. Okay. Thank you very much for watching. Hope this video helped you to understand the following objects. Bye bye.